Hello guys, and welcome back to some more FM22. We are still with the Wilstermann in Bolivia, the second best division, and I am gonna start a little bit odd, because I've had a lot of problems here in between the episodes. A lot. I was actually very close to not keep playing. Very close. Yeah, so as you can probably already tell now, there is one thing that is different here. Actually, there are two things if you're looking really closely. But I'll get to that. I have had problems. We had our intake, right? We had our intake. As you can see here, we have our intake. And when we have our intake, I'm thinking, oh, right, I need to make my faces, right? I need to go in and create faces for them, because I don't like the regen faces. And when I tried to do that, the game, when I tried to reset the catchy here, you need to do this, clear the catchy and reload skin. When I did that, after I had put in the new faces, Windows decided to do a couple of ding 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 dong ding ding, right? A couple of sounds, and didn't just, go out of FM like that. I was thinking, oh, okay, well, I don't know, I'll try and get in again. After that happened 10 times and I tried to figure out what it was, I was like, okay, well, this is no good. So what do any good FM manager do? Well, he takes out all his graphics in his graphics folders, in his documents files, right? Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, well, what can you do then? Well, you can reinstall the game. I tried to do that. That didn't work either. Then I thought, okay. I'll save all my files. Of course, all the files that I have in the... I already did that before I actually started reinstalling and all that. But then I thought, okay, I'll save all the files that I need, and then do a complete reinstall in terms of also deleting everything inside the data app, inside the Steam library. That worked. And before that, I had also tried to do the verifying what is it called? Verifying something inside the Steam thing, where it's verifying the files inside the game. Also, that didn't work. But it worked after I had deleted all the things in the data app. And I was then thinking, what the hell is going on? Why did the game bug out this bad? Now, I still don't know exactly what is going on. To be honest, I still don't. But I think I have narrowed it down to being either the mapping for these new face gens, these new gens. Well, the old one that I used, probably a faulty coding in the config files after I tried to update them. That is the most likely scenario. Now, I do not know, because I think that config file is saved in the data app, actually. Or it's the fluid skin not working together with that one, or a combination of that. So I decided to change the skin. So we are using, as you probably saw before, we're using the tattoo skin. And also, unfortunately, because that is the only thing I couldn't change or get back again, was the faces. So we do have new faces on everyone. And if it happens again, then I know what it is, right? If it happens again, I know it's the Sealand new gen config file not working as it should. But that it might not be their fault. It could be the fault of not being compatible with another, because I also used another graphics face skin, the DF11. You probably have heard of that. So that could be something there. It could be incompatibility with another mod. I don't know, but if it happens again, because I'm not using DF11 right now, because we don't really need to. We are using regions pretty much all over the place. So if it happens again, then I know what it is, and I have already. Here's the thing. This year, FM22 and the config files that Sealand's team have been putting out, awful. Because it's not only this time, it's also 2 other times in their own. They had a data. They had a what is it called? an North American data save, or whatever you want to call it, that config file was completely messed up with all their kits and stuff. Completely messed up. I mean, I like that they're trying to do something, but if you can't do it correctly and you're fucking up people's games, I'm sorry to say it, but it's... Then don't put it out. And especially if you don't update it, because it's been on the forums, on their forums, FM, it's been on their forums for months. People complaining, months. Fix your shit or take it away. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of Sealand right now. I mean, it's not his fault. It's the the staff behind him, and those guys that have made some of those. Both the skin, I mean, I don't know how much there is wrong with the skin. I don't think there's anything wrong with the skin. But the data files and their kits in that data file, and now maybe also the new gen faces. But I'm not sure if it's their fault or if it's my fault because of incompatibility with other mods. I don't know. I just know that there is something about those files from Sealand's backroom staff guys, right? But I don't want to bang them too hard on the head here, right? It's just there is something about it now. Definitely there is something about it. Here's the thing. It is the absolute best new gen face pack there is. It is the best one to recognize what your players are. Where are they from? What second nation are they from? All that kind of stuff. They are really good on that. But if the config file is corruptible, then can't really use it. I mean, yes, we had 4 seasons, but I've seen it before. I've used this new gen before in an earlier save in February or something like that, and it happened also there. So I think there might be something. I think there might be something here. Now, I didn't want to make this whole episode about this. I didn't. But I think it was very important because I was really close to actually not continuing with FM22. Very close. Because if I can't play the way I want to play, why would I do it then, right? Or why would I do it? But I'm okay with the only thing that have changed right here is the skin. And to be honest, Tattoo and Flute, both of them have been two of my favorite skins throughout the last 3 or 4 or 5 years. I don't know, something like that, right? So I'm not too concerned about changing over to Tattoo. There is only one thing that I mean, there's probably a couple of things that are different. Some things they do, I mean, some things is Tattoo better at and some things are Flute better at. One thing I do not like about Tattoo is that we do not have the percentage-based condition and sharpness. We only got the heart-shaped things and whatever the other thing is. I don't really like that, but I can also live with that for now. Well, that was a lot of bombing. Well, that is life. And that is modding FM. Well, I guess we should figure out this new skin and also take a look at the last 2 games in the group stages. Let's get into those 2 games and see how it went. So the first game here against America Villa Sun here is it's a 1-0 victory against them away from home. And as you can see, of course, this is completely changed compared to Flute skin. I wouldn't say it's worse, it's just a little bit less customizable. You cannot really change the what you can see with the stats here on the guys, but at least you have the XG, the goals, the assist, the clear-cut chances, and also the run, average rating, and all that. And as you can see, we do not have the percentage, we have the condition and sharpness here. And that's also the thing inside the game. Unfortunately, I am missing already now the percentage base, but I have to get used to this because I don't think in the future FM editions it's gonna be likely that we are gonna have much. I don't know how long the modders are gonna have that percentage to deal with, because I definitely can see FM going more in the direction of this, which I hate. I've always hated this. I think it's stupid. In real, you would have percentage-based things. What is called that word? I can't even say it. But it's the opposite of what everyone else is saying on every time someone is mentioning something about, oh, this is more realistic because this. No, it's not. In real, they have percentage-based. This is way more. This is so stupid. You would not. Do you think professional analyzers is sitting there with a monitor with a heart-shaped thing on them without actually seeing the real data? No, they wouldn't. They have. I mean, I have seen these screens. I know how they look. I've seen how the data is being pulled into the apps. This is not it. The other thing, the percentage, was so much more correct. I'm going off the rails here, but I'm right. I know that I'm right. Anyway, it wasn't really a good game, this one. Probably should have scored. I mean, it was a good game, but we should have scored 1 or 2 more, probably. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, 1-0 here away from home, and it doesn't really matter. It was basically just a friendly at this point, right? Sotomayor is getting the play of the match. I believe he had. Well, we can't see it now, but I'm sure that I saw it, that he had 12 interceptions and a lot of headers. But yeah, we can see it with these. We do have the stats and shots, and actually maybe we can see it. Nah, that's just the shots. Goals, nope. Heat map, we can see the heat map, that's pretty cool and all, but mostly we're just probably gonna look at this, just the XG and how big the chances was, and I don't really like the match momentum. I've never really understood the match momentum, to be honest. I've never used it. I don't know how to read it. I would probably like the heat map instead. The heat map is giving me way more information than anything else. Well, pass map. The pass map is by far my favorite. By far my favorite. I would like the pass map in here, please, modders. That would be great. That's the first game. The next one here against Funkessa, away from home again. And it's another 1-0, so I mean, it's very similar, isn't it? Penna with the goal. Yeah, and also the play of the match for Penna, so I don't really have a whole lot to say about these games right here. It's decent wins, but it's nothing that is gonna break any record, right? It's just, again, probably we should have scored a couple more, seeing that we have a fairly good XG, but we did score on our big chance, so, you know, it is what it is. That means we are top of the group, which doesn't really matter too much, but yeah, 2 losses, 1 draw, and 19 wins. Pretty sweet. Pretty damn sweet. Now, we got a couple of things to talk about here. New contracts, right? I've given out a lot of new contracts. We go by expire dates here. You can see pretty much everyone on the 25 and above here have new contracts, or at least most of them have. Yeah, Candia has a new one, Padilla, Rocha, Salazar, Chambi don't have a new one because he just came in. Fernandez have a new one, Rosas, Cruz, Sotomayor. Penna is not having a new one. He was on this contract to begin with, and so yeah, I think Vaca also got a new one. So quite a few new contracts for next season if we're gonna stick around. If we are sticking around, I don't know, but at least they will. If we are not here, at least they will have some very decent players in this squad. I would like to keep Bello and Cap, but they wanted like 600 in wages and be, I don't know, star players and stuff. I mean, Cap is likely a star player, but yeah, he wanted 600 in wages. Not gonna happen. Another problem here is also our... We need to find some more youngsters. I was thinking maybe for next season, if we're sticking around, getting a really young goalkeeper, because he's gonna play every single game. So that's already fixing the youngsters, right? Having that youngster playing in there in the starting 11. That could be something we are looking at if we're sticking around here in Wilstermann. Anyway, we are also... I think there was something else I was about to say here, but no, I don't think so. I haven't noted anything else down. Oh yeah, it was the intake, right? The intake. So I haven't actually looked at them yet. We have given them contracts, well, our staff have. I don't actually know who they gave any contracts. Can we see it here? No. I don't know. 24. I don't think they have taken their contracts yet, but I'm pretty sure there was... hold on, let's go back here. Can we like go out of this and take a look, because I think it was saying it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, these guys have been... yeah, they are gonna get some youth contracts. So let's take a look at those, because those are the ones that are gonna be sticking around. Pretty fairly good wingback. Yeah, he's not too bad. He's not good either. Just someone that could develop a bit. Pretty good physicals, good determination. What is his... it's over here, isn't it? Balanced personality. Yeah, we have to... you know, this screen is also different. I've been looking at it many times before because I've used this skin many times before. But it's taking a while to adjust to this new one here. Rodriguez, fairly good central. Actually, he's really good. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, he might be a youngster for next season, this guy. Unambitious. That is something we would... He's even determined. What? I mean, his determination is 14, but he's unambitious. We need to get that off him, that's for sure, if we are sticking around. Wow, but still pretty decent player. Is he 2 feet? No, only left-footed. Yes, even what we need. Lovely. We needed a left-footed central midfielder. Good. Oh, that's a lovely little player. Diego, what was his name? Torres. Whoops, didn't mean to go out of him. Diego Torres, central defender, forward acceleration. He needs to improve quite a lot before he's starting in. That's for sure. Lionel Siles, not the best player in the world. I don't see it. Diego Vargas. Well, he got the kind of got the physicals, but yeah, not really the player. I think the only player that I would really, I mean, this guy and probably also the wingback, both of them are fairly good, and that's, yeah, we have definitely nailed that spot right now. I think we have 4 players for next season already playing on the wingback on the left-hand side. So that is all I have done in between the episodes here, which was quite a lot. I've spent hours on that problem. I mean, absolutely hours. So I'm going to continue the game for a bit here because we do have the draw right here coming up. We need to take a look at that. And we do have a couple of injuries, especially for Fernandez. That's a problem, maybe. And also for Bello, Cini, Pena, and Salazar is, yeah, they're not quite ready, right? So not great. Please give me some percentage, please. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the draw. Good. This is actually big. Depending on who we get here, really depends on how well we are going to do in the playoffs, I think. So who do we have in here? The same as last year, it seems. Exactly the same, isn't it? Except from Aurora, or whatever their name was, because they went up. So I think the team to beat here is probably San Jose. I would also like to avoid Universitario. Those 2 teams I would like to avoid in the first match, and I would like to get a home. If we are going to get the first, or we are going to get a first, I would like to see us on this side of the thing up here, because if we get an away team, it's just going to be harder to play that. So draw next team. Please don't give me that game. Whew, that's really good actually, because these 2 are. Likely, one of them are likely gonna go out, or there's a possibility of going out. So that means we now have the 3 easiest opponents already we can draw. That's really good. Gran Mamora. I would rather take one of the other 2 on this side. Okay, so we're gonna play Mojokoya. I've played them quite a bit in the friendlies. They are a decent team for sure, but I would like to see us go over here. Yes, get in. Okay, that's good. That's a good draw for us. Very good draw. I don't know, Mojokoya is probably better than Deportivo and Gran Mamora, but seeing that we are at home, I'm not against that. I'm definitely not against that. Alright. I am gonna continue until we get to the semifinal here. I think there's only 1 game actually in these semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's only 1. And then the next time there's gonna be 2 games, and then another 2 if we get into the final, and then another 2 if we do not win the final but get into that relegation battle against the ones coming down. So still quite a few games to go by, and but this one is probably only gonna be 1 game against Mojokoya, because I talked quite a lot about our problems and intakes and skins and all that, but I'm gonna continue here until we get to this game. Alrighty, so here we go. It is the semi-final, I believe it's called, yeah? Segunda Division, semi-final playoff spot. I mean, we need to win this one. There is not 2 games. We need to win it. We're gonna go with Enrique in goal, Candier on the right-hand side in the fullback area, Claros, Sotamoya, Rojas, Vaca, Salazar, Daniel, Cap, Cini, Rosas, and Pena up top. Now, there is a little bit of a worry with Pena here not being totally fit for this one, but I think we need him to do a bit of running here in the first half, and then we can either get Hurana or Martinez on. I don't want to start with Martinez in because he's more a poacher, and when we are having tough games, I kind of need that pressing forward style. So, also a little bit worrying about Vaca starting in, but yeah, it again, it is what it is. Oh boy, oh boy. Man, if we don't win this one, I'm gonna kill myself. I mean, if we can't win over these guys, I'm gonna kill myself with. We have had a great season so far, but I mean, we want to get into the, the final playoffs, right? We want to get in there. All right, submit the team and hope for the best. I've already been inside the match engine with this new skin. I played under 23 that we won 4-1. Just to, get a feeling about it and also set it up in how I wanted it. So yeah, of course, these screens are all different, but at least we're getting these informations. That's good. I think we are... I'm just gonna check Gia. Yeah, we're already marking him tight. So that's all good. Match preview. All good. Oh, we're actually getting this screen. I should probably have taken that out. Maybe there are also sounds on. Nah, I actually... There was sounds on when I got into the under 23. So good thing that I actually went into the under 23s to fix all that. But yeah, I'm not against that little screen thing there. It's a cool little effect. Of course, it's slowing down the playstyle a bit. But oh, here we go. So this is how I've set it up. One thing that is very different to... Actually, there are two things that are very different. The match stats is over here because I can't get this match stats bars to work over here. It's not even here. You can get the other match stats, but I don't want that. And we got the match overview here instead. Not really important. So I need to, have my eyes here, and also here, and also here, and also here. This, on the other hand, is something that you do not have. There might be another skin out there with it, but I don't think there is. This is the passing network. Right? And it's updated minute to minute. So we know already now, in the first minute here, we have a couple of passes on our right-hand side, as we should, and they have a couple of passes, especially this 39 guy. The bigger the box, or the bigger the round number here, the more they have passed. So, yeah, it's, or the more they are on the ball, actually, I think it is. So he's already been on the ball quite a few times, so we know their left-hand side is definitely strong. So, oh, well, we don't know because only 2 minutes. But the more you are looking at it, the more there will be lines, like you will see in the real pass map outside the match engine as well. So in a couple of minutes' time, we will... Okay, we got a highlight here. That's good. For us, maybe. Candia, maybe with a cross. I think it's gonna be a cross. Yes. Cini over there on the other side. Oh, another cross. It didn't work out for us. Sotomayor to win the battle in the air, like you do. He's won a lot of play of the match for exactly that reason. Let's see if we can get in here. Cini getting down the line. Crossing in it for Cap. Oh my good lord, that should have gone in. I thought that was just pumped in, but nope. Nope, it wasn't. This should have been updated now. Interesting. The heat map is updating. Passing map is not really updating. That's a bit of a concern. Maybe it's not updating per minute. Maybe it's per quarter. Let's see when we hit 25 here. No. I don't know. It should have been working. Maybe it's not working how... I don't know. It should work. I saw it work in the last match, so maybe it's just this one. I don't know, but that's a little bit annoying because it's a really good information to understand what's going on in the game. At least for me it is. Okay, another highlight might be for them here. Yeah, they're getting in behind us, in behind Sotomayor, and... Oh, just white. Well, that's exactly how we are conceding goals. Yeah, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. I don't know why it's not working. Everything else is getting updated. Can you see it in here, actually? No. I don't think there is anywhere else you can actually see that. Oh, that's the heat map. Ah, that's unfortunate, because it's such a great tool. I wish it was working. But it's not. Maybe it's only getting updated for the halftime. We need to check that out. If it's working on the halftime, I need to check it out every halftime. But yeah, still, that's not great. Oh, here we go. Counter. That's a good tackle. Wow, that's a really good tackle, actually. It turned out to be really good. That's a good ball into Cini. He could cross it low. He went for the goal. Oh, Cap! Tackling it in! Yes! 1-0 up. The advantage. Good. Very, very good, Cine. One other thing, this map, or this, actually, I don't remember if they, yeah, it actually did had, you know, faces on the other skin as well. I just noticed it a little bit better here on this one. But yeah, that was pretty good. No yellow cards so far, that's pretty good. We can, oh, never mind. Alright, so there we go. Can we see the passing network? Yeah, okay. So it probably don't work too well inside the match. But we can see it now here, and from what we are seeing here, it seems like we are working quite well. Our passing is definitely working out for us. But we are up against a pretty decent team here, so we are not on the ball constantly. But we are definitely destroying their midfield, that's what it's telling me. They need to go all the way back and all the way around if they want to move it from side to side. They can't get through the midfield, we are marking them in there. Us on the other hand, we have this 2, 5 or 6 line and then 2 up front. Exactly what I want to see, actually. They're not entirely in the spots I like to see, but overall this is exactly how we are shaping up and how our pass map should look overall. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Heat map, just a quick look here for where we are mostly playing, of course, on the right-hand side. This is basically giving you the same information than this one, just in another way, right? It's just showing the players where they have been the most. This is also showing them where they have passed the ball most and to who and how many times. So it's just another way of showing it. I think this one is just better. I like this one a whole lot. But hopefully it's gonna get updated inside the match. You know what? I would like to see this in real or in the FM. That FM is actually doing this because oh yeah, see it did update. I saw a little notch on one of the arrows. Oh, okay, another corner. But yeah, I think it is updating. It's just I don't know. Maybe not all of it is updating, but I would like to see that FM actually take these kind of things and bring it into the game because it is such a handy tool and it is something. It is something the data analysts in real have at the matches. Live updating, seeing how many passes each player is getting to another one. They have that during the matches. They might not show it to the manager right away, they might show it in the halftime, but they do have it in the games. The big games, of course. Not some League 6 not the small teams in League 6 or something. No. But all the bigger teams, all of those that actually have enough money to have that kind of data, they have it. And I would like to see this stuff in the game by standard. But yeah, it is live updating now, which is great. And it's not very big changes, but it is definitely updating. I can see it now. It's small notches here and there. Oh, Sotomayor, ooh, getting it almost in. We need that one extra goal here. Come on, boys. I need to be wary about the clock because it's in another spot than I'm used to now and smaller. And they might get a... Nope, they do not get a chance here. Salazar... Okay. Hold on. What we had a yellow because I need to check up. It's different to what I'm normally seeing. I need to make this window a little bit bigger so I can see all my players, please. That would be lovely also, all of their players. Need to customize this. There's probably a couple of things I don't need here. Pass is completed. Yeah, I would like to see that. Anything else? On target, off target, XG, clear cut chances, corners. Do I need to see corners? Probably not. Average rating, I don't really think I need to see that. I would like to see headers 1, tackles 1, probably. Is that enough? Yeah, it actually is, because I could see the headers when right there, so that's good. Okay, we're gonna make a substitute here. We are getting off that yellow. I'm concerned about the yellows, of course. Rojas. Ooh, Penna is also. We need to take Penna off. Maybe a double sub here. It wouldn't be too bad. Let's go by rating. Rojas, yeah, Penna has been fairly okay. But he's coming off and we're bringing in Hurana. I think his quickness is gonna do it. I don't know, Martinez. We are seeing a lot of poacher type of style. What I'm saying here, we're seeing a lot of crosses where the poacher could be potentially good. I am gonna make him a Nah, I'm not. I'm gonna let him be a poacher. But it could be a problem not having a pressing forward up there. And we will definitely also take Rojas off for Malgore and put him up here and Salazar back here. There we go. That's how we're gonna do it. Moving on. You know, another thing I would like to see in the key paths map here is when there is a new player coming in, I would like to see him get in there as well. Because they are not. And I think that's pretty stupid. I would like them in there, actually, to see how they're doing when from you know, the minutes they have been playing. But that's not in the game. So that's 79 minutes. Okay, no highlights. I'm getting worried that we are gonna concede very late. Cini is getting there. We might take Cini off here for... Yeah, we got Malgar in. Can we get another one on the midfield? Pass could come in on that spot. I'm actually not against that. So that's the wrong way to do it. Pass in here. Pass down here. Malgar up there. There we go. That's how I wanted to do it. Come on, get it over the line. They don't deserve anything. They have one on target. That's it. Come on. Get us to the final playoffs. Yes. Yes. It's done. Full time. Over. There we go, boys. We're in the finals. The playoff finals, that is. Actually, I don't know. Is that... It's very odd. These what are they called? Playoffs are really, really odd. I think Daniel Cap actually got the play of the match, but I didn't see it. Yeah, Cap, play of the match. Alrighty. But let's check out who we're gonna play next. Oh, it's the big one. It's San Jose. Oh, God. That is not good. That is not good. So how did that line up? Let's see. Semi-final. Let's see the... Can we see that tree? How did I see that before? Round 3. There we go, that one. Okay. So what happened here? San Jose won. Universitario out. They are completely out. That's at least something. So if we can manage to win against San Jose, getting to the final, we're up against someone who is nowhere near San Jose's level. But this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, I am very, very concerned about that match. Or those matches, because it's gonna be 2 matches. That is a big, big concern of ours. Not the team we wanted to see in that spot. But if we do win it, way easier opponents waiting for us in the final. So these are called playoffs, and these are called semifinals. Okay, so it wasn't even the semifinal, it was actually the playoff. Just called playoff. Very confusing. Very confusing. But yeah, we are in the semifinals of the playoffs. What are we calling these? Quarterfinals? I think I should call these quarterfinals. Well, that is what they are, right? Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. I mean, I'm worried, but... Yeah, it is what it is. If we lose, we lose. I mean, it would be annoying to lose it, but that's how life goes. We are up against the best in the league, so yeah. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for today, and next time we're gonna get up against San Jose in the semifinals. So yeah, see you around, folks.